Is it okay if I come and sit and talk to y'all in my yard clothes? Come in my yard. I'm gonna feel like for pretty up for that video, yeah. But hey, I have a mic now, so you can see more of me. I'm not all up in the camera because if I was, you would see how tired my eyes are. It's a life update. Let's talk about what's been happening, where I am, what I'm doing. Hopefully, this interests you. Welcome to the channel. My name is Monique, and this is Monique from Kingston. I am returning back to Jamaica after a brief stint living in Mexico for 2 years and then living in other places for kind of bounce around for about 6 months after that. So now I'm transitioning back to Jamaica and I've been journaling and chronicling that journey here on this channel. So where are we now? Well, I moved back to Jamaica in March of this year of 2025, and it's now July. It's almost August. Next week is August of 2025. So that's March, April, May, June, July. 5 months. In 5 months, a lot has happened. I can't be anything but grateful for everything that's happened in the journey so far. Like in the 5 months, I have secured employment. I have an apartment. I have, well, heap of things are going for me. But the waiting game has been haggling. It's like I just kind of feel, and I'm trying to look at it. I'm trying to do the whole mindset shift of things are happening, things are moving, we're getting there, but I'm not gonna tell y'all like it's been really down on me. See me, I sweat on me. Look very tired. It's 12:30 when I'm recording this right now. 12:30 in the afternoon. We never get up out of my bed till maybe 10 o'clock this morning. And I'm tired right now. Me, I yawned on the place. I'm doing this video to prevent myself from going to take a nap. I'm doing this video to keep myself busy. Um, I haven't, I don't know what it is, but I'm just in this place of I need something to happen, something to get going so that I can feel like life is progressing, because I feel like I get up and I do the same thing and I have the same day over and over and over. And I feel like, okay, when you have a job, it's going to be the same thing. You're doing the same thing. You get up and you do the same thing over and over and over. But at least I will be sure and secure of what is to come at the end of the month when you do that, right? So I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm weary. And even though I'm very happy that things are moving along, it's like I can't allow myself to feel the joy of it's happening until I get up and I'm actually at the people them work. I'm a start work. I'm a no say, myself say, all right, things are move forward, things are progress. And my life sorts out. So I guess that is where I am. This is the second video I'm doing for July, and I have a strong goal to do 8 videos every month. And I've hit that goal maybe once in my YouTube journey. And so another reason I'm doing this video is to get another video out there, because my mindset and my where I am is crippling me, is holding me back from achieving my goals, because I just feel like I have nothing to report, I have nothing to talk about, I have nothing great to record right now. Why am I gonna get up and turn on the camera and come talk to the people then when I really have nothing to say? And I that's not true. There are a million video ideas that I have written down that I could come and do in the interim until. And so this is me kind of forcing myself to get back into the groove and not fall into a rut, because YouTube is a big part of my life goals right now. June last month was actually the biggest month for me on YouTube. Yay! I hit 5,000 subscribers. And with the 5,000 subscribers, the channel is monetized. So it was also my biggest income month on YouTube. So that felt really, really good. And yet with all of that success and, hitting milestones, it wasn't enough for me to come on and keep that going and build that momentum and make sure that in July I grow again and I hit a bigger milestone. And I'm feeling that. I'm feeling the I'm just feeling like, I don't want to say the big D word, because I have a lot to be grateful for, and there are a lot of things that are happening for me. But I just feel myself being stagnant and not pushing myself. That cannot be, that cannot continue. So this is me coming to just talk to y'all and feed off of the energy of my community, because my community rocks very hard for me. Um, somebody said to me the other day, you report all your business online. And you know what? Within reason, of course. But I think if closed mouths don't get fed, and when I show up and I share with y'all, y'all share back with me. So I've been sharing my journey of moving back to Jamaica, and the apartment, the beautiful apartment that I found was thanks to one of y'all. And then in my very last video, I said if anybody has a vehicle that, it's just sitting here and they want to rent it out long term. And somebody did approach me and say, yes, I do. So I have to keep showing up and sharing with y'all so that y'all will share back with me, because I don't know how transportation would have worked out for me based on where things are laid out and how I need to move around in the next coming month. Transportation would have been very difficult if I didn't have a ride. So I'm very grateful for that. But I am just, feeling the pressure of everything happening at once. That's where I'm at right now. Um, I was supposed to start working on Monday, but they pushed back the start dates into the middle of the month. And so I have maybe another 2 weeks to go until I start. And I need to get Munchkin back within those 2 weeks. I need to get her situated and sorted for school. I need to move into this apartment and have it at least furnished enough that we can live in the apartment, beds, somewhere to work, things like that. I need to sort out the car rental. There is just so much happening within a 1 month time period that the pressure is on me. Like I feel lots of pressure, and that pressure is immobilizing. Like I don't feel like I don't know how I'm gonna make it all happen, but it has to happen. It has to happen. There are no other ways that it can. It just has to happen. It all has to work out. We move as if it's happening. We just continue to move as if it's happening, and I'll be excited to come and share with y'all how I did it whenever it happens, child. Whenever it happens. So what my life looks like right now is just a lot of getting up late and watching YouTube videos. I've been binging Love Island USA. I've just been doing a lot of nothing, and I want to start changing that, starting to get back into a rhythm, into a groove of waking up back early to go to work or to get Munchkin ready for school or whatever the case may be. So I am trying to slowly transition my life and my mindset into that mode before it happens and it's a jar to my system. So I see this 6 month reset, change your life in 6 months trend on YouTube going around, and I think I'm going to attempt that. That's a very scary thing to me because I say one of my personal downfalls is consistency, showing up for myself, because I'm consistent for my friends, I'm consistent for certainly for my family. Showing up for me and doing what I know I need to do for me on a consistent basis is something that I used to struggle with, but we're going to now tackle that and make that one of my life goals. And so I really think that I want to take on that challenge and see if I can change my life within the next 6 months. In like certain pillars that I have, we will see if that's one of the next few videos that come out, then you know that I have decided to take on the challenge. But definitely I know I can feel it in my body that I need to start back on my health goal, my health journey, to start eating clean again and moving my body. That is something that is so lacking right now. And then on my YouTube journey, I have some goals that I really want to hit. I intend to hit 10,000 subscribers this year. So it's very possible, I've been growing very quickly in the last few months, and I can't slow down right now. I really can't afford to slow down right now. I need to get that progressing So that's another big goal that I want to hit. And then there are some personal goals that maybe I'll share in that video, maybe I won't. We'll see how that goes. But two main goals that I want to work on for myself is definitely my health, my fitness, which is one goal, I think, and then YouTube, which ties into my financial health as well. Because as great as the job is, you can't fly upon one wing. You don't build wealth on just one source of income. And I have seen that YouTube can be a substantial income earner as well. And so I can't afford to drop the ball on YouTube. And so that's why I'm here, kind of giving this live update and letting y'all know where I've been and why I haven't been filming. I did say that I have all of these very big bills coming up in the month of August to get into an apartment. You have to pay 2 months rent to rent a car. You have to pay deposit to get Munchkin in school. There's a lot that's going to come with that. New uniforms, new books, new this, new that, new everything. All of that is on me, myself. And then I'm also the one partially taking care of my father and all of his bills. He is in a care home at the moment and it's not cheap. So there's just a lot of things on me right now that I am wading through and trying to make sure that I float and don't succumb to pressure. And so for me, filming the kind of videos that I want to do for YouTube, being outside and, taking y'all on tours of Jamaica and things to do and things like that, that costs money. And so it's like an investment into the channel, yes. But I don't know if it's an investment that I can make right now with everything on my plate. So that's kind of where I'm grappling. So I've been trying to come up with like some sit down ideas where I can come and talk to y'all about things that you want to hear and things that you want to know. And if you have suggestions, if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments of any ideas, things that you want to hear about in this whole moving back to Jamaica journey. If you have questions and video ideas that you would like for me to do that is a sit down video, then let me know and I can pump that out for you because, child, me being outside right now is not in the budget. It's not in the budget. I don't want the whole video to be talking about the pressures that are on me right now. Let me give thanks to this beautiful home that I'm currently staying in. I wish it was conducive for me to stay longer, but I need to get into an apartment so that my baby girl can be comfortable when she comes back. So that needs to happen ASAP. But I'm grateful for this beautiful home that's allowing me to kind of save so that I can move when I'm ready. This job that's coming in for mobility, for being able to, I can see the pressures of everything that's coming, but I can see that I will get through it. And so for that, I'm grateful because I could just lie down here and be like, I don't know how I'm going to get through it and just kind of give up. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. I just have to, this is like the last part. And they say that the darkest hour comes right before the dawn. So this part is a little bit frazzling. Frazzling, one word go so? We are gonna work with it. Me frazzle out. Frazzle out. But life is getting better. Life is getting better. So do I have any regrets? I think about that a lot. I think about it all the time. I certainly don't regret Mexico, especially because of not even for me and my experiences, but for my baby girl. She grew so much and she learned so much about herself. She made some lifelong friends from all over the world. Her experience was absolutely amazing. And I don't regret Mexico for that at all. It definitely taught me some things about planning to make sure that if, for contingencies, if anything goes wrong, I need to be able to still be on my feet. That was the biggest life lesson that it took for me because, I took on a lot with the Mexico journey and I was not prepared for everything to tumble down at once. And so I definitely learned a big lesson on planning for contingencies. And, the Sagittarius in me is the fly by night journey, like chuck off and build the wings on the way down. And sometimes that works, and sometimes it doesn't work as well as you would need it to. And I think in my life, I'm just kind of tired of having to build wings on the way down. I would like to be able to chuck off and know that it's absolutely going to work. And if it doesn't work, I have contingency. So I learned that lesson for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Um, but it didn't make me any less afraid to chuck off. Like, I think that is one of the things that I'm most proud of. A lot of people, come up to me and say, "You're so brave for doing this. I would never, I would do it all over again. I would just make sure that the comfort cushion is a little bigger just in case something happens and I need to move quickly." That's all I would say. It didn't make me any less scared to take risks and to chuck off, because I feel like that's what life is about, is experiencing new things and living more, doing the things that you want to do. And a lot of us are afraid to do those things because we're living a very comfortable life and we don't want to disrupt it. But growth comes through those experiences. And so for me, the growth that came is continue to chuck off, continue to take risks, but just make sure that you're a little bit more padded in the chuck offedness. Anyways, so I'm still here, I'm still around. I haven't been online as much this past month at all, at all. Social media, nowhere else. But I'm still here, and I'm actually really looking forward to August. I have no clue, as I said, how it's all gonna work out, but I know it will work out because it must. It absolutely must. There is no other option. It'll work out. So I'm really looking forward to August, to everything that August promises. It promises a new home. It promises stability. It promises a steady paycheck. It promises a nice, pretty car to get around in. It promises a lot. It promises the return of my baby girl, and I can't wait to hug her tightly and to get up and make breakfast for her. It promises that life continues, and it with that comes a rebuilding of my life, how I would like to live it, with all the lessons that I've learned. I feel like in 2022, when we left for Mexico, life was life was stable but empty. Like, I had the nice apartment, I had the nice car. I was even making a decent amount of money online doing, well, I don't know if I was doing what I love, but I love to make money for me. I love to earn money online. So I was making a decent amount doing that. But there was absolutely something missing. There was an emptiness there that I guess maybe I was seeking out in Mexico and all of the adventures and stuff. And I think the emptiness, the void that I was looking to fill, I have determined what the answer to that void is. So then this next stage is kind of actually building my life very similar to how we left it in 2022, but working towards filling that void without filling it frivolously, if you get what I'm saying. Like, now I know what was missing, and I can work towards filling it purposefully this time, instead of just on a whim chasing what I didn't know I needed yet. I absolutely didn't know what I needed yet. I feel like this time I can chase it a little bit more purposefully, if that makes sense to you. I don't know, comment down below if any of this makes sense to you, and if you're enjoying my little kind of raw, real life update catch ups. I'm also looking to all the content possibilities that August will bring, because I, I'll take you along the journey of like furnishing my home and doing those kind of things. So I'll also take you on a journey of, once I'm settled in my home, there's I need to start working on my health and fitness for sure. I feel in my body that I need to start working on my health and fitness. So that's going to definitely be something that takes priority once I get back into my home. I have no excuse. I could be doing that here where I'm staying right now. I'm full of too many excuses. But we're 1 week out from when I could be moving into my house. So we'll see. We'll see how it all works out. And I'll take you along for the journey. Thank y'all for rocking with me so far. If you made it all the way through this video, I love y'all so much. Please drop a green heart down below in the comments just to let me know that you made it all the way through this video and you support me and you are cheering me on. You are rooting for me to get back on my life goals. Thank y'all for watching. This is Monique. I will catch you in the next video.